The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Browns and the Jaguars under the lights on Sunday night.
This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and this is the scene at sold-out Everbank Stadium in downtown Jacksonville. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good AFC matchup in store, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTA.
The third of 3 games to finish up this Sunday. We might save the best for last. And off we go here in the wild card round. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by their veteran QB, the former Delaware Blue Hen, Joe Flacco.
And I have to believe at his age, you savor situations like this because nobody knows better than he does that getting to the playoffs is simply not that easy. This is where he's got to call upon all of his knowledge of all the games he's played in the past, draw from it, and find a way to win a game. Because not only do you want to savor getting there,
10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know.
Flacco looks to throw. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 21. 23 yards the pickup there. A give right side now to Hunt. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal. Now Flacco. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jordan Akins, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Browns will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field.
And now, before we get to the extra point, remember, all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully...
Hopkins, and it's now a 7-0 game. This fielded right at the goal line. And just shutting him off there. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here are the Jags now set to get their first drive. They'll be led out by a man who took that huge jump everyone had hoped for in year 2. One of the game's brightest young stars, and that's Trevor Lawrence.
And he comes into these playoffs bringing a team that's been battle-tested, won the division, and earned the home playoff game here in round 1. But every year they know that a division champ that feels like gets beat. They don't want to be that team. They have to avoid the overconfidence and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop.
Playoffs. I mean, Pittsburgh, they rode a heavy run game with Jerome Bettis when they won in 2005. And then don't forget the Giants in 2007. That season, pass rush. Remember how, to me, it's a matter of what's going to affect the game in a big way.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, 58 yards. And the Browns have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win.
Now ETN to start the drive. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Second and a yard.
And they'll go again with ETN. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one a first down pickup of 8. And you're down early.
Get it to his back.
On third down, Lawrence. That is caught. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 40. 18 yards, a big pickup there on third down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed.
Now Lawrence. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 23. And they'll get Lawrence. Caught on the right side by Jones. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first. Here's Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
3-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third. The kick by McManus is good. They'll get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So not exactly the response they were hoping for, but they'll take the. Now Flacco. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks. We have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grades. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Swings this out for Hunt. And they'll bring him down here up at the 22-yard line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Only a gain of 2 there.
To the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. Give him 9 on the carry, but it's not enough, and it'll be fourth down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest far.
This is 3rd and 8 to pass. Flacco. Deep ball for Goodwin. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Marquise Goodwin, 74 yards. And the Browns continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play.
Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered. It's put in there for a reason.
On play action, Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able.
41-yard line.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Zadarius Smith. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. They'll set up a throw. Looking downfield for Jones. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. On their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 14. Flacco. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the...
Now Lawrence to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. On 2nd down, Flacco to throw. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Passing play, Flacco. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Browns first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain. 3rd down, Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. And that one too wide and incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And this one into the hands of Ingram downfield. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, 72 yards. And the Jaguars get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Completion-wise, way up, not that time. First timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll give from the shotgun, Lawrence. And he's got time on the horizon. They'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And the Browns pressure gets to him now. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. The last of our 3 games on this Sunday. One more to follow tomorrow night as we wrap up a very exciting 3 days of Super Wild Card Weekend. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, where you see the final score there. The Bills knew a victory was necessary to have any shot, and they got it, as they'll finish the regular season at 10-7. As for our game, it has been very one-sided in that first half. But you can't take anything for granted in playoff football, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach.
Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate.
They go play action now. Lawrence. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in a second.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And shedding through the tackle. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
Ball carry and 4 at the 36-yard line.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. Powerful running. And he's going to have a Browns first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
Most of them.
Flacco. That is caught. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
Another big play right there. And this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong
first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Well, he does have one touchdown, but think about everything that's going on if you're playing defensive tackle. You're dealing with at least one blocker across from you, trying to deal with him, shed him, and maybe...
Touchdown, Browns! David Njoku. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round, but I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel, though.
They just aren't there.
They go play action with Lawrence. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right. Now it's Flacco. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That'll put him up. Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Setting up to throw, Flacco. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
First. Once more, it's Flacco. And this is going to be incomplete.
Tight defense there on third down, but what a product of good coach forcing anything, and he made sure he didn't.
Hopkins' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So tack on 3 more, though it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Looking downfield for Jones. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
4th down, and they take to the air, which really...
On the give, this is their fullback. Fighting him off. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Our eyes in it to the offensive line. A lot of people think they may have to block it differently for the...
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Johnny Stanton taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Browns have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of with a 1st and 10. Now Lawrence, a short throw to Ingram. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick it down. Here's Lawrence. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett, his 2nd sack of the night.
But when this game is done, the credit will go to the consistent pressure on the quarterback as a huge cause of this win. Most teams are happy if they get a few of these games per year. You know they're going to watch this tape over and over, try to identify what's working.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're out of the gun. It's Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Lawrence will throw. He's got his running back into the backfield. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 21. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Finds his tight end Ingram. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 16.
5-yard line.
Lawrence. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Trevor Lawrence, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
There's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Give him 3 to pass. Flacco. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. This D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart in points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback in a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
The Jaguars again ready to take over on offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to... Now Lawrence. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they need. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jaguars take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Well, he's regarded as one of the best athletes among NFL tight ends, Charles, and it certainly was on display right now. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a...
Flacco to throw here on 3rd down. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. give him the third down conversion. 5 yards on the play. He's been the go.
His way open and completing the connection.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been. Now Flacco. Open man, that's Cooper. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that
why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and And I know it's hard to find solace on one side when the season ends, no matter where it ends, but especially in the playoffs because there's all that build up to the moment. But I would imagine the post-game locker room speech, it'll have a pretty positive spin.
It should. They've made a heck of a run to get to the playoffs and have that chance to advance, even though they didn't. But you're right about how much it's going to hurt because when you work that hard to get this far, it hurts just a little bit more. No matter when your season ends, it's a downer. But in this case, even more so because you had your eyes on the big prize, which was the Lombardi Trophy.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Jacksonville, good night, everybody.